Investing in a mutual fund is a good idea. But which mutual fund to invest in? Now, this is the most common question that occurs in any investor's mind before they invest into a mutual fund. Finding a mutual fund that can help you achieve your financial goal is very crucial. So, how to do that? Hello and welcome to IndianMoney.com. I am Juhi and today I'll tell you how to pick the right mutual fund for you. Before you start investing in a mutual fund, it is very important that you choose a mutual fund that gives you maximum returns. So there are certain points that you must keep in mind before you pick the right mutual fund for you. The first point that you must keep in your mind is your risk tolerance and what is your financial goal. Now, say your financial goal is to go on a long vacation to some foreign country. Your financial plan is retirement, marriage, higher education, etc. Then depending on your plan, on your future plans, you must invest on a shorter term or for a longer term. It is very important that you understand your financial goal before you invest into mutual funds. So keep this thing in mind, that do you want the investment for shorter term or for the longer term. Apart from that, like I said, is the point of remembering your risk tolerance. If you do not understand your risk tolerance, then you might face certain losses. So it is very important that do you want to go for a lower risk, or do you want a financial stability? Do you want to take higher risks as you are young and you have a bigger risk appetite, etc. Once you understand this, once you answer these questions, once you consider these points, only then you choose a mutual fund to invest in so that you get a maximum return out of that investment rather than losing money into that particular investment. The second point that you must consider is the fund performance. Now, it is very important that you see the consistency of your fund's return. It is also important that you see that the fund that you're investing in is giving you the return over the fund's benchmark in an actively managed fund. You have to be very sure about the fact that the fund is not an underperformer. An underperforming fund will only give you a 5 to 6% of return over 2 to 3 years of investments. The next point to consider is to know your management style, whether it is active or passive. Now, this is very important to understand because the investment on your mutual fund can vary according to your management style also. With actively managed funds, the fund manager sells or buys securities, often with the goal of beating the benchmark index. Now, the trade-off with actively managed fund is that you have to pay the fund managers and the fee is very high for their time. Now, you have to consider if this fee is worth paying or not. After answering these questions, after considering these questions, you have to select your management style accordingly so that you get higher benefits on the funds that you are investing in. Now, the fourth point that you must consider is the expense ratio. Now, mutual fund does not just run with air or water, it runs with money. So the expenses that you are making are also something that you must keep in your mind. It should not be very high. It should not affect your profits. The expense ratio is when a percentage of your asset goes towards the management advisory fee or any basic operating fee. So it is very important for an investor to understand their expense so that it does not impact their net profitability. If an investor owns a fund that has higher expense ratio, then it might affect their net profitability. So it is advisable, it is ideal that you go for a lower expense ratio fund. You own lower expense ratio fund. Now, this might happen that the difference between the expense ratio you see is very low. Say it is 1 or 2%. But this can affect the growth of your wealth over a period of time. So it is advisable that you own a lower expense ratio. The last point that you must consider is entry and exit load. Now, entry and exit load is a component that every investor must consider. It is very important that an investor keeps in mind their entry and exit load. So what is an entry load? Entry load is when a fee is charged by the fund house from the investor when they start investing in a fund. Exit load is when the fund house takes the fee from the investor upon exiting the scheme. So it is a fraction of NAV that you receive which can leave a hole in your investment value. So it is very important as an investor that you understand the mutual fund scheme and invest into a scheme which gives you zero or minimal exit and entry load. Now let us summarize whatever we have learned in this video so far. So what are the things that you must consider when you are picking up a mutual fund? The first one is to identify whatever is your financial goal and your risk tolerance. Apart from that, you should see how the fund is performing, what is your management style, what are your expense ratios, and the exit and entry load. Selecting a correct mutual fund or the right mutual fund for you can be a very daunting task. But with the proper research, you can do that easily and select the right mutual fund for you. That's all for today's video. Hope you understood how to pick the right mutual fund for you. If you want to learn more about mutual funds or investments, you can do that on our Financial Freedom app, where we have developed several courses on investments. That too in 6 different languages. So if you want to download the app, click on the link given in the description box below. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and don't forget to press that bell icon so that you get notified of every video we post. For more informative videos on stocks, investments, farming and more, keep watching IndianMoney.com. This is me, Juhi Singh, signing off. Get wise, break free.